Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Inside Reviews. This video is going to be about Chapter 11 review of Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. The Chapter 11 is the Mystery of Sex Transmutation. Transmutation refers to change from one form of energy to another. As we all know that the emotion of sex brings a state in mind which can cause physical, mental and all type of feelings and emotions. This has been done for the preparation of mankind. So, for maintaining a good sexual health is similar to maintaining a good physical health too. So, this can transform from mediocrity to genius through the transmutation, where, like I told, from one form of energy to another form. This can be easily done because it includes one of the four factors, which are imagination, courage, willpower, and persistence. Then people should have creative ability in order to engage in beautiful acts with each other. So men can run for risk of life, or they finally indulge whatever is required for the person they have been in love with. So this can cause the exercise of willpower and energy. Energy between both is exchanged when they indulge it with each other. Men who has achieved great has been noticed to have higher sex drive compared to others. If we take our history, George Washington, Napoleon Bonaparte, William Shakespeare, Abraham Lincoln, all these people has noticed that they have higher, well-developed sex drive. So, as similar to taking this uplifting a person to a higher state, it also has disadvantages too. If you have no control over what you're doing with your life and no control over anything that you do, you need to have control over things, and you need to classify for how long or how much time, because if at all anything crosses your limit, it's not at all good for both male and female. And it has also been proven that destroying the sex glands of male and female can make them really fragile, and the entire willpower can be lost, so that the people will not be having much emotions at all, similar to the ones who have those glands and all. This is both applicable to male and female, so that's why few of the things must be present in the body in order to have much emotions and feelings. Then the ones who has higher higher drive will have a higher vibration, and their thinking will be on different level. So the author is telling about 10 factors which is very much common for stimulating our mind. The stimulation first, of course, comes for the desire of sexual expression, in which a female or male is willing to do anything for their partner once they feel a connection towards another person. This can be done by few of the things, which includes a single hand touch. The touch of the hand indicates insanity, the presence of a magnetism, or the people who don't do it, there will be lack of it. Then tone of voice can also be an attraction, sexual energy, which can be colored or made musical or charming. Some might get attracted towards some voice, some people won't get attracted towards some voice. Then posture and the way of body can also influence and differentiate people of high sexual drive and low sexual drive. For the high ones, they feel much confidence compared to the other ones. And the vibration of thoughts, when the higher drive ones can usually see that the way they speak and way they do things, they might know, which can influence and people around them. They do it with their own will, not saying simply. Only we do it with the people they are comfortable with. Then they compliment about their own appearance, and they know what is their own dresses and their own things. They are very much concerned about their physical look, complexion, and all. And second factor is love towards another person also pulls another person for getting things and all. The another thing is the brain desire for money, power, politics, and all. So people who wants to get into fame is also has been stimulated for get, but if it is taken rigorously, that's killing and or can also occur. Then music is also one of the factor. Those people who are inclined towards music loves to hear and listen to music. Even some tries and becomes a most popular singers across the world. Then friendship between same sex or opposite sex can also be added to this list, as they are willing to help their friend in much of a need in times of any times of situations of help. Then speech or temporary for the betterment of people. These include social gathering, forming of groups, alliance for helping and making it a better place. Mutual sufferings also comes under the same thing, as mutual sufferings can understand that both have swimmed in the same water, causing that both to understand what is really happening. Then auto suggestions can also occur. Auto suggestions include the things you do on a daily basis, which makes you do the things. You can understand it by simply doing, like taking water when you feel thirst without even thinking, then turning off the light when you are going out, these kind of things. Then fear can also be one of the factor. Fear of failure, fear of what will happen, so much things. This can also be taken care of. Narcotics and alcohol addiction is one of the another factor which causes another person to do things without their own will. Anything which is not within our control makes us an enemy for whatever you are doing. So anything with you can which you can do with your own control is totally fine. Though that tells about self-control. Self-control is very much required in order to know and classify which person is right for you, which person is actually making you. It has been proven that the woman men spend their life with can either make them or break them. So same goes for women too. They need to choose which men will be great for them, because some can make them, some can break them. So there should be mutual understanding and mutual efforts so that their living will be in much harmony. There will be so many things, so you need to prioritize and do things accordingly, else it won't work. Then it has been noticed that criminologists can also be turned into good things through true love of a woman. Then before a certain age, things to be carried out after a certain age, after 40s or 50s, which is mentioned by author, our urge and stamina all decreases. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Do subscribe for more updates.